What's going on, everyone? My name is Jay, and today I'm going to give you my 3 simple ways of increasing your Etsy sales in your Etsy shop. So if you have an Etsy shop and you're not getting as many sales as you believe you should, this video is going to be helpful for you because I'm going to show you 3 proven strategies that personally help my shop go from no sales to over 100 sales, easily over a month's time when I first started my shop. And all these strategies are things you can start today, right? You can start adding these strategies to your shop today, and I'm ready to show you guys these strategies. And again, if you like videos like these and want to see more videos from me, make sure you like this video. Also, check out the other videos that's on my page. I do weekly videos of Etsy strategies, e-commerce, and online passive income all the time. And so if that's what you're about, this probably is a good channel for you. So let's jump right into the video. So go through this very quickly here. My first strategy that I believe is so important that can help your shop grow over time, and literally in the next week, is really narrowing down your target audience, right? Picking out who do you want to offer your services or products to. We can try to reach everybody, but if we don't have the particular person we're trying to reach, we're not going to grab anyone. And so the question I really want you to ask yourself is, who are you making your products or services for, right? So for instance, let's just say if someone has a paint shop, right? They make personal paintings at home. Well, just having a paint shop alone is not enough because there's over 1 million listings that attach themselves to paintings. But if you can narrow down your niche, your shop, by maybe personalized wood style paintings, that's a little bit more targeted because you're able to get those people who are looking particularly for wood style paintings, as opposed to just having a shop that's all about painting. So you need to figure out who is your target audience, right? And who your products and services can help by providing them the highest value to your audience. All right. So first one is pick your target audience, figure out what category you're in and how you can narrow that category down to get to that particular group of people you want to target. Second one is this: if you try to service everyone, you're going to wind up servicing no one. Right? If you try to target everyone on Etsy with paintings or whatever your category may be, you're going to find yourself not reaching anyone. So you have to narrow down your target. Number two is make sure, right, your product listings are searchable. Right, so one of the greatest hurts people have on an Etsy shop as an Etsy seller is that they spend so much time, energy, and resources making their products, maybe crafting their design, spending so much time, having so much passion in what they're designing. Then they go out there and they list it, and they don't get any peak of a view or an engagement for 2 months, and they just shut their Etsy shop down. Say, hey, this ain't working. Etsy doesn't work. That's not true. Right? Etsy is not all about creative design. It's also about SEO, right? No one can find or enjoy your creative design if they can't find you in the search results. So my question is, can someone find your product in Etsy search? Right? So if you look at this image on the side, right? If you're from North America, we have a place called Burger King. You know, some of you guys probably know it very well. And what people know about Burger King is that if your family maybe wants some fast food, or maybe want a dinner, or maybe a quick lunch or something, and you have a taste for a burger, right? No one will go to a pizza place for a burger, right? It's just something you just normally don't go to. Or no one would go to a pasta restaurant for a burger. But if you look in the title of literally Burger King, who are they trying to target? People who want burgers, even in the name of the company. So what I'm trying to say is that as you guys are creating your designs, as you guys are creating your listings, you have to make sure that you're using good SEO, search engine optimization, to make sure that you're using keywords and key tags that people can find you. And here's the thing, right? People are creating listings all the time, but sometimes you're listing your items in the dark. And you don't want to do that. You want to make sure that your listing is searchable. Your listing is searchable. So here it is, right? Here's some lowdown facts, some physical facts for you. There's about 7 million Etsy sellers, right? Etsy sellers on Etsy. Now, there's a whole bunch of shoppers, but there's about 7 million sellers on Etsy. And my question to you is, how are you going to stand out? right? What's going to make your shop different? And you might say, hey, I get my designs, I make sure that my shop has some good pictures. Great, all those things are good. But again, if no one can find you, no one can enjoy you. So here it is, SEO. You have to have SEO in your listings, and SEO is driven by data, right? SEO is driven by data. Now, some of you might say, hey, you know what? I can't focus on SEO. I don't know where to begin. I don't want to lose my creative spirit, my creative design, because I'm just so focused on SEO. But here's my thing. I want you to think about this, right? Instead of you saying, you know what, I don't want to lose my creative design with just SEO, well, try to combine the two. Craft your creativity around the SEO data. What does that mean, right? Use SEO data that can help actually list your creative products where people can find them, right? So let's take our example again. Let's say the category is painting, right? But in order for people to find your particular painting, you narrow down your niche, you narrow down your category, and you say, you know what, I want to make personalized wood paintings or personalized wood engraved paintings. Okay, and people are able to search that term, and you're still creative, but you're making sure that your creativity is surrounded by the data of how you use your keywords and key phrases. So if you don't know nothing about keywords, key phrases, or even how to get started, this is a great check mark to make sure that you're following all of your SEO checkpoints. Okay, so first of all is search volume, right? Search volume. You want to make sure that you are using keywords that has a high search phrase in them. Okay, so there's no point in you using search volume of key phrases that have low search volume, right? So if someone is looking for autumn leaf wood design paintings, and you wind up realizing from the search results in our SEO tool, there's 5 people looking for that per month. That's probably not a good one to use, is it? So you want to make sure that you actually utilize search keywords and phrases that has high search volume per month on average. And I'm going to show you how you can find those keywords that has that. Second thing is that when you guys find those high keyword phrases, you want to make sure those words are not as competitive as generic one word terms, right? So for instance, what would have a high search volume and a high competitive rating is painting, right? So that's probably not good to list your whole listing about painting, right? However, you can combine the high search volume word with another high search volume phrase to make it more strategic. So instead of you having painting in your listing, try utilizing wood style paintings, personalized autumn paintings, to try to lower the competition yet keep the volume high. And really, here's my thing with competition: you can outbeat competition. That's what I really believe. You can outbeat competition, right? If you realize like there's 38,000 people listing back to that keyword or key phrase, don't worry about that, because I can guarantee you over 75% of those people are not using SEO. And even if they are using SEO, you can outrank them because they're not using SEO properly. They may not be using the proper search volume key phrases. They may not be using great title tags and descriptions. They may not be engaging with their price tags or maybe with their pictures. So don't worry about competition. Just worry about how you can rank using popular or high volume search phrases that are low competition, and then if they're high, then you have to do the engagement in the sales process. So when we talk about engagement, right, when we're trying to find keywords to use in our tag, titles, and descriptions, make sure they're high search volume, make sure it may be low competition, right? Preferably if you want to go for the high competition, we have some strategies for that. But you also want to find search terms, keywords that display high engagement, right? So what is engagement, right? How shoppers are engaging the listing on average in that particular keyword search result, right? So that means how many people are favoriting the listings that have wood paintings, how many people are sharing it, liking it, right? Saving it to their store. Because here's the secret about high engagement keyword terms, right? High engagement keyword terms usually relate to sales, right? People who are liking it, sharing it, favoring it, okay, put it in their cart for later, usually generate to high sales. And so again, find a high search volume keyword or key phrase. Make sure that high volume keyword key phrase has a low or mid competition level. Make sure also when you look into the listings, they have high engagement, so you can figure out what style of items people like, or maybe you want to create your own, but nonetheless, you know that search phrase has high engagement so that you can get high sales. And you have to make sure that the listing that you have is related to the search phrase you begin with in the search volume. And when you come down thinking about sales, you got to ask yourself a question about your sales, right? Are your sales seasonable or are they year-round, right? Are those the type of sales that only kind of generate revenue around Christmas time, fall time, summertime, or are there those listings year-round sales? And there's strategies for all those type of things. So, guys, if you like this video so far, again, I have so many resources I want to give you guys because I know you can do it. You have to believe in yourself. You can do it, and I know you can if you follow my strategy. So, going back to our previous page, right? How to get started using SEO. Keywords, search volume, competition, engagement, sales, and you're trying to figure out, well, how do I get that data, right? My creativity is merged with SEO data, but how in the world can I get that data? You have to use great SEO tools, right? And there's three that I want to bring to you: eRank, okay, Marmalade, which is really popular with a lot of SEO sellers, and Etsy, right? Etsy is a great place to find SEO. We're going to talk about that. So what I personally use to take my brand new shop from 0 to over 100 sales in less than a month is erank.com, right? erank.com is a great place that provides you with an SEO tool that is free. They have a free option, but that free option is limited. However, it gives you exactly these 4 places of research for you to determine how to list your item. Okay, eRank does that for you. And they also have a full access of all of their resources that shows you Google trending words. You can be able to do bulk keyword search of 20 words, track those words over time, see how your listing been doing over time. So they have a lot of great resources for $9 a month. Check out eRank. Now, Marmalade is kind of like that also. It looks a little bit better, but nonetheless, they still provide the same resources as eRank does. However, they charge you $20 a month. So if you want something aesthetically pleasing to the eye, easy to follow, check out Marmalade. But if you just want to try out these tips and strategies I'm telling you about, and you do it for free through eRank, I can guarantee you it's going to transform your shop day one, week one. Okay. Last one is Esty.com. Now, a lot of people overlook Etsy, but Etsy is literally the best place to find SEO help, because here's the thing about Etsy. Etsy actually updates you on the algorithm changes they have in their shop, right? So think about YouTube, right? Those who try to be YouTubers, and sometimes people say YouTube is oversaturated. You know, when I started doing YouTube on my other channels a long time ago, it was all about SEO, right? You get the SEO, you can outrank any person with 1 million subscribers, and I did. But then YouTube changed their SEO, their ranking system, to say, you know what, we're going to add watch time in there. We're going to add likes and dislikes. We're going to add engagement. However, YouTube didn't tell anyone that, right? You have those YouTubers who had to dive deep into the analytics and figure out, okay, why did this go up? Why did this go down? And it took them sometimes years, 2 years, 3 years to figure out what is the true algorithm of YouTube. And guess what? If YouTube changes it again 3 years from now, they have to go through that same process. Etsy is not like that. Etsy is trying to be your best friend, to show you and help you to know what is the best way to title your listings, descriptions, and tags. They tell you. So eRank, Marmalade, Etsy. And again, guys, if you want to know anything more about this stuff, like the video, subscribe, check out the links down below that can help you get your SEO started, your Etsy shop going from 0 to over 100 sales easily. So check those things out. Now, here's what I want you to think about, right? Using good SEO on Etsy can help you outrank and beat the competition that you might find yourself in, right? So personally, I have listings right now on the first, second pages where there are over 50,000 other listings to that keyword or key phrase. Not because my shop been around for 4 or 5 years, not because I have 700 listings. Okay, just to let you know, I have under 100 listings. However, I'm able to outrank 50,000 other competitors because I'm using proper SEO. That's why I say don't worry about competition. Worry about SEO, engagement, and in sales. I can guarantee you can beat that competition. Now, third thing I want to leave you with is make sure you are driving traffic that is beyond Etsy. Right? Driving traffic beyond Esty. That means utilizing email listing, utilizing your social media presence, and not just having a social media presence, but actually creating a email list to have a tribe, if you will, have a group of followers that you can notify through email about certain listings and products. Right? So here's what one man always said, johnchild.com. He always said this: there's money in the list. Okay, there's money in the list. What does that mean? Is that when you start connecting your email list, okay, when you start setting your email list to your social media presence, okay, that's going to help you notify and release products or sell your products in your Etsy shop. Now, here's the thing, simple mathematics that can help you get started with understanding how the money is in the email list. Now think about someone who has 10,000 subscribers. I'm not talking about, YouTube subscribers, even though that can be relatable, but someone who worked on their email list and accumulated, right, 10,000 subscribers. 2% of those 10,000 subscribers can generate a $2,000 day in orders on Etsy, right? If the sale matched the product in a way that can generate $2,000, it only takes 2%. Now, when we talk about conversion rate, right? Conversion rate, it basically means, how many people see your item, how many of those people actually convert to sellers, right? To not sellers, but those who are buyers, those who order your product, right? It's usually about 2 to 5% normally. So we're talking about the lower end of that scale. If you have 10,000 subscribers and you send a listing out to all those subscribers through email, notification, whatever it may be, with a link to your Etsy shop, okay, and only 2% of those people convert and order something, that's $2,000 in one day. Now, you may be saying, I don't have a large subscriber count. You don't need a large subscriber count. The fact is that if you can start translating or transferring whatever followers you have in Facebook, Instagram, even if you have a YouTube, whatever followers you may have, you have to start a email list, because you can always retarget those people over and over and over again, in season, out of season, to be aware of the items you have in your shop. So the money is really in the list. And so, the question might be, okay, great. I learned all that type of stuff. What are my next steps, right? What can I do to take my Etsy sales to the next level? Listen, you have to start with finding your target audience, right? Narrow down, who are you targeting, right? Again, going back to our example, all right, paintings, that's too broad. But if you say, I want to attract those, I want to target those who are looking for wood style paintings, or even more personalized wood style paintings, that when they come to my shop, okay, my shop is able to engrave in the wood frame a phrase or a personal greeting they want to express. That's a target audience. That is a particular group of people you can service in a high engagement way. Second one, make products that provide value to your customers, right? So why would they pick you over someone else? What do you provide more than the other listing? And we can do another video of talking about strategies of actually doing that. But find a way to make your product valuable to your customer. Thirdly, use good SEO, right? There's no point in creating good designs, good pictures, but then no one can find you. So use SEO that is searchable. Fourth, build an email list. Guys, there's money in the list. I can guarantee you that. You don't want your shoppers to be one-time shoppers, right? You don't want your shoppers to come to Etsy, buy that one item from you, and then leave and look at everybody else's stuff, right? You want whoever buys stuff from you on Etsy to be your buyers, to be your customers. That can only happen if you build the list. There's money in the list. And I can show you guys how to build an easy email list, even if you don't have any social media. I can show you how to do that. And fifth, this is probably the most important, take action, right? Be accountable for your own actions, right? We want change to happen, but sometimes change begins with us. Change won't happen until change begins with us, right? Start implementing some of these steps that we talked about. Go back over those listings. Maybe you have some listings that you say are just dull, dead. You got no engagement at all. Well, take those listings that haven't got any engagement, any clicks, any views, and utilize and implement these strategies I'm telling you about. Give it about a week or two. I can guarantee you're going to start seeing at least a ranking difference in your listing that will then begin to snowball into an engagement, a sale, a like, a favorite, a email list to your product. So I hope you guys implement this. I'm telling you, it worked for me. I know it can work for you. And guys, if you want to see more videos like this where I break down literally step by step how I was able to go from 0 to over 100 over a month of my Etsy shop being up and running, guys, this is the channel you want to check out. Again, check out the links below also of relatable content that can help you build your Etsy shop and get more sales. So again, guys, this is Jay with Fixed Point, and again, hope we can talk to you soon.